Hi, I'm Victor Camacho, and this is today I'm going to be interviewing Jonathan Camacho. It's very nice to have you here today, Jonathan.
Right,
I'm very honored to get to interview you today.
Thanks.
All right, well, let's get this interview started. So today we're going to talk about your sports experience, your athletic experience in middle school. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What sports did you do exactly?
I did soccer, wrestling, and cross country.
Soccer, wrestling, and cross country. Okay. Why don't we start off with wrestling? Now, how many matches did you get to wrestle?
2.
You only got to wrestle 2 matches. Now, this was your 8th grade year. You were thinking like, oh man, I'm working hard. I'm gonna be pushing myself, because this is my last year of middle school to wrestle. And you only got to wrestle 2 matches. Why was that, Jonathan? Or did you just plain suck at wrestling, or was there some other reason? Did you keep getting sick, or what was going on here?
Well, I had to wrestle this kid Bolo because I was in 145, right? And my brother Victor nicknamed him Bolo the Cholo.
Bolo the Cholo, that's right. I remember that.
And so what happened, right? I was pinning this guy first, but like as the year went on and on and on, like this guy kept getting better, and like it was him that was pinning me. But like at times but. Sometimes, like the day before a match, like the coach would forget to have wrestle offs, and so like sometimes it was like kids that wrestled in the last match we're gonna wrestle in this match. So,
wow, that's very interesting. It sounds like you had an interesting season. What sorts of things did you do in practice? What would you say was the hardest exercise that you did in practice?
I would say wind sprints up the stairs, but I know something that beats it out is diamond push-ups.
Diamond push-ups. You found those to be pretty difficult, did you?
Yeah.
Did most of the other kids on the team find them to be difficult too?
Well, yeah, but but they build your biceps, that's for sure.
They build your biceps. Let's see your biceps. Wow, well, show them to the camera so the studio audience here can see. Now, they're not very hard. I wouldn't get the impression that you've done very many of these diamond push-ups. Why is that?
Well, I'm not too good at doing diamond push-ups.
Why is that? Or is it because you're a,
A what?
A vagina. or is it because they're actually pretty hard to do?
Yeah, they're pretty hard to do. You see all these guys that can do like diamond push-ups like they're nothing. They are pretty ripped. They are built.
Oh, okay. Well, excellent. Okay, moving on. Let's go with soccer. How did that go? What position did you play in soccer?
Defense.
Now, did you do much running when you were on defense, or how did that work? Did you just kick the ball in random places and watch out for your own balls? I don't find that particularly funny.
Yes, you do.
I really don't.
Liar.
I'm not laughing.
But see, you're laughing right now. All right. So see, the way it was, yeah, you did running. Like whenever the forwards from the opposing team came up, you had to run after him, and you had to get the ball from him, then you had to keep the ball away from him so you could get it down the field. So, yeah, I guess it's safe to say, whenever like the forwards were on your side of the field, yes, it did involve a lot of running.
Now, did you ever score any goals?
No, dumbass. I was a defender.
Well, I was meaning, did you score goals for the other team?
No.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You get them any way you can, right? As long as you get your point, as long as you get your statistics racked up. So let's talk about. Let's see. cross country? That's right. How did you like cross country?
Well, yeah, cross country's good, pretty good. As far as like it being a sports concern, I more see it as like a way to test your endurance.
Apparently, you were very successful in cross country this year.
Yes,
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, in cross country, like we trained very hard. There were some kids that were always being slacking off, and my coach referred to them as dead weight. And
dead weight.
I kind of agreed with them. As some of them I think like need to be worked. Worked kind of hard.
Worked over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And me, I tried my hardest. There are times, when I was like hurting so bad when I was running, I was thinking, maybe I should just quit.
Was that because your coach was working you over?
What do you mean? Nah. It's because he basically made us all do all the same exercises. But on some days, we ran so hard, on some days we trained easy, then we trained hard, and then we trained easy, and then we trained hard. That was kind of like the pattern throughout the week. On some days, on some of the hard days, you're just like, God, I want to go home right now.
Yeah, because you'd be hungry and thirsty and everything. You'd be deprived of nutrients, and that's because you have such a messed up diet. Though, when I come home, you're never eating the right stuff. You come home, you grab a bowl of ice cream, and you stuff that shit down your face, and it's It's not healthy, you know. It's not a healthy habit to have.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to change that.
Well, hopefully, when you get into high school, you'll have both a good understanding of what is good, healthy stuff to eat. Hopefully, you can mix having good habits and doing stuff both on and off, the cross country course. Obviously, you know how to have a good work ethic in practice. But you also got to be dedicated and disciplined out of practice and make sure that you're eating enough, drinking enough fluids and all the like, and stretching out enough. Well, Jonathan, it's been very enlightening to learn a lot about you this afternoon. I feel very honored and privileged to have interviewed you.
Okay.
And we'll see you here again next week. All right.